Welcome back to the gun dungeon, guys. We're going to be doing some 44 stuff today. And as you can tell from the intro there, if you watched it, we're going to be using the 4-inch Colt Anaconda here to launch some of these bullets out of. And then we're going to use a 7.5-inch Super Blackhawk here. You've seen both of these guns on the channel. But today's video is going to be more about how the different barrel lengths affect our performance. And we're going to be using a 210 grain bullet here. This is loaded with H110, a pretty stout charge, close to max, if not max. And we're going to be using a 240 grain XTP load here. And we're going to collect some of that data through the chronograph. We'll go outside, shoot them. You can get the data as we're going, and then come back inside and crunch the numbers and see just exactly how much of a difference in performance we get from our 4-inch barrel to our 7.5-inch barrel. If I had a rifle, I'd throw that in there too. But unfortunately, I don't right now. Hopefully my wife's watching this, because she did come through for Christmas and got me a CVA Scout 300 Blackout I'd been looking for forever. But finally came back in stock and she got me one. So if she's watching, 44 lever action, Marlin preferably. Anyways, all right, let's go do some chronograph work. Y'all be sure to go over and check out Vetter Holsters. They're a big sponsor of the channel, help me out quite a bit, so y'all get over there and help them out as well. Here's one of their outside the waistband models. Awesome design. They have about any design you can think of. They're also one of the few companies that I've seen making holsters like this with the claw attachment inside the waistband model that fits the Glock 29 and the 10mm versions of the XDMs. So if you have a gun, they probably make a holster for it. Check out Vetter Holsters. And while we're at it, I gotta mention Target Sports. They just became a sponsor of the channel. If you shoot very much throughout the year, their Ammo Plus membership is well worth it. It'll pay for itself in the year's time if you shoot very much at all. So be sure to go check out Target Sports. Their link is below. All right, first we will do 3 shots, the 210 grain load from our 4-inch barrel here. That's got to be an error. 171. There we go. 1562. 1647. And I'm going to run in and grab another one so that we have a 3-shot average. Be right back. All right. Got one more loaded here. See if we can get an average. Good thing I brought another one. All right. It's probably that big old fireball. There we go. 1580. So we'll get those averages after this. I'm going to put 3 more of these through the 7.5-inch barrel next. All right, got 3 of the 210 grainers loaded up with the 7.5-inch barrel. Let's see what we get. $17.46. $17.13. $17.09. That's consistent. That's pretty good. All right, let's move to the 240s after this. All right, 240 grain XTP little gun load. Let's see how we do. $14.25. 1450. These got some oomph to them too. You can feel it. 1413. Sweet. 17. I wish 7.5 inch barrel coming up. All right. 240 grain XTP 7.5 inch Super Blackhawk. 1519. 1408. I may throw that one out. We'll do another one. 1450. Maybe I won't throw that one out. That seems pretty close. So, all right. And actually, let me just show you here that these aren't like any kind of crazy overpressure rounds or anything. Here's the primers on those. Nothing crazy. And in my other pocket is some of the cases from the 210 grainers. I'll show you those. Come on. There we go. Nothing crazy there. Looks pretty good. All right, let's go crunch some numbers. Okay. There it is. Now, if you can read my writing and I can stay still enough, let me explain it. 210 grain bullet, 4-inch barrel velocity, 7.5 inch barrel velocity. This is the difference between them. Then down here, I do the energy from the 4-inch, 7.5 inch, and the difference. Same for the 240 grain bullet, 4-inch velocity, 7.5 inch velocity, the difference, energy from the 4-inch, 7.5 inch, and the difference. Now look at these energies down here. You can tell those are real Magnum loads. So that's what we got there. And really what stands out to me here is the small difference between the 4-inch barrel and the 7.5 inch barrel with that 240 grain load. And like I said, that's using little gun, which is a slow burning powder. I would have expected more of a difference between the 4-inch and 7.5 inch. And really, honestly, if you look at the 210 grain load, what was that, 126 feet per second? That's really not that big of a difference from 4-inch to 7.5 inch there either. And I mean, look at the energies. Here we're talking 46 foot-pounds. Over here, 195 foot-pounds. And you're still pushing almost 1,200 foot-pounds of energy from this 210 grain load from a 4-inch barrel. I mean, to me, those are two pretty good loads. I'm pretty happy with those. Probably going to keep them, especially that 210 grainer. Man, I've not put this in jail, but I think I'm going to. I don't know how much of a difference that would make with a rifle, because there's not a whole lot of difference between those. I'm sure there'll be a substantial amount to a rifle length barrel, even if it's just a 16-inch barrel. I'm going to have to get one. That's all there is to it. But let me know what you guys think down below. That's pretty interesting results in my opinion. So let me know what you all think. Be sure to hit my sponsors up. Appreciate you guys. Those are all down in the description below. Click on that. And until next time, guys, stay tuned.